So, Victor, I'm really curious, what is your why? Why do you do what you do?
Yes, so my why is it pertains to being a coach for triathletes like Crystal, is wanting to serve at the highest level possible. And when I see someone with such potential, when I see somebody that has a strong why, then I know that I can deliver a great service because I can tap into the power of why, my own why and her why. And for example, I knew that her desire to want to overcome the fear of water was very strong just from our first conversation. And so I kept reminding her, why do you want to do this? And you tell us when you first got in the water, how did the power of why allow you to do that?
Oh, that's such a good question. So I think the power of why was, I mean, if you talk about being so powerful with connection, there's such a difference in coaching methods. So I think being connected with a coach that understands is a big deal. So the power of proper coaching, really. When I first started training for the Ironman, I had signed up for the Ironman. I signed up a year out, and I had signed up with the coach, and it was all virtual, and I didn't have a true connection with that coach, and so I ended up going with a different coach. And then I realized when I was coaching with these two women that I lost the ability to swim. And so because of my massive weight loss, I went from being a really good fast swimmer to sinking. And I didn't realize that swimming was so detailed with your core, with your arm stroke, with your breathing. And last year, when I had gotten into the lake, I started to panic. I started to hyperventilate, and I didn't know what that was being caused by. I was like, oh my gosh, I am way too naive at this open water, because even though I had ended up joining the master's swim team and learned how to breathe swim there, but then transitioning that into the open water, I knew that I needed more help. And that's where you came into play. When I was so fearful when I met you, and I had never felt that kind of panic before. I'm a pretty, confident person, but it was different with you. It was the way that you explained to me how you just lay down in the water to feel myself move. I would ask you things like, I'm still kind of scared to go out that far. Are you sure I'm going to be okay? And you would say things like, it's okay, you can just turn back. I felt comfortable with you. There's a level of comfort that you provided me, and that power of connecting with somebody in synchronicity is, I think, there's no explanation for it.
Yeah, but I understand, because there was another fear doing your first triathlon. She wanted to train for the Ironman, the 70.3 Coeur d'Alene, Idaho next June, but I suggested you doing the Diamond Tri, and I remember you having hesitations, and I could tell that she was nervous about it. And then she commented like, I won't go unless I test the waters. And I think that knowing your why is just another way of saying, when there's a will, there's a way. So, okay, if that's what it takes, we'll go to Diamond Lake and try it out before we do the triathlon. And we did that. But I think that knowing that you have a good reason of doing it, I have a good reason for you to do it so that you can build your confidence. Now you did it, and how do you feel now that you've done the Diamond Tri?
Well, I think that as I was doing that triathlon, I honestly was like, I want to do every Ironman and travel the world doing Ironman. I'm like, listen, I don't know if I will physically be able to do it, but the ability that I have now to move my body is so fulfilling to me, and I want to treat my body really well because I have put it through a lot, and it has rewarded me with being able to ride my bike the way that I can now, run and swim and move and bend my knee. There's no explanation for being proud of yourself, loving yourself, and knowing that you can do anything that you set your mind to.
Absolutely. And it's all because you know why you want to do this. You have really powerful reasons, and that's what I'm trying to communicate to everybody. Just know the reasons and you'll commit to it, because believe me, it wasn't easy. The training wasn't easy, and the triathlon wasn't easy, but knowing your why makes the training a little bit easier, or a little bit easier to commit anyway.
And I think too, Victor, that we always look for other people to inspire us, but when we can inspire ourselves by remembering our why, that's the biggest reward.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I'll say it again. Comment below, what is your why? Give us your reason, and you can have more than one reason. Put them down and let us know what is your reason, and commit to a triathlon.